What's up, dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here. Today, we're looking at Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 news. That's right. Today, it is finally time to talk about Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, and we have a brand new monster. This is called Pianosaurus. A really short video just came out by Mob Entertainment, and I wanted to watch this with you guys. There's a lot of information. I have missed a lot, so there's a lot of theories, a lot of secrets, and we're gonna put everything together. We're gonna have some fun. Welcome to New News. The new news. So, first off, let's just watch this together, and then we'll see where it's at. All right, here we go. Let's see. Dancing not included. So try to look for any secrets here. Oh man, his eyes look so creepy. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Man. Oh. Okay. The sound design is so good. Ooh. Okay, so it's so quick, but did you notice? There are some secrets in there. And wait, whoa. Coming January? So first of all, I mean, yeah, you get like kind of like the glimpse of Pianosaurus. I want to go maybe slow it down and see if I can find any secrets, but I already saw a secret right around here. That right there is the same image that we saw earlier with Yarnaby. If we go to the Yarnaby trailer, this is the same thing. I don't know what this means, but these eyes are everywhere. Now the question is Yarnaby the one controlling all the screens? Like, are there eyes everywhere? Is there some like hidden thing that's going on in this new chapter? We're always gonna be watched, but look, there, that's the multiple eyes right there. Oh my gosh, that one that one looks extra crazy. It's like so it's literally the same screen. Are they all controlled, or is there somebody like even more powerful than Yarnaby? Does the prototype, oh, you know what, we haven't talked about the prototype in a long time. How does the prototype play into this next chapter? Does he come in at all? Is he the one that has eyes everywhere? So as we look at this, oh my gosh, that one's probably the craziest one, is that we have a list of brand new monsters. We have at least confirmed 3 separate tiers of monsters. We have the nightmare critters, we have Pianosaurus now, and we have Yarnaby. Now the prototype, don't know how he plays into the whole thing, but we're starting on a strong basis for this new chapter. And the thing is, this is a monster that's also a dinosaur, that's also a piano. I think people, or at least me, I kind of forgot about Braun. I saw one of the comments on this thing was, where's Braun though? Braun is just sitting in the background all forgotten, like, hey guys, I could also be a monster too. Pianosaurus came in like, nah, I'm the only dinosaur monster in town now. So I don't know if he plays any secret notes. So try to, I guess, I don't know. Does anybody really know how to play piano and can tell what these notes are? I wish I knew the notes. But man, this is so creepy. And the fact that it's coming in January, that's next month. Yo, we're gonna get something really fast. I feel like it's gonna be cool. All right, so let's go back to this. I know we're combing through this with like really fine precision, but is there anything that you could see as we scrub through the video? The fact that this thing is named as Pianosaurus, it looks like a legitimate toy. You know, a lot of other things as well, you kind of wonder, like, did kids really like this creepy toy? This one kind of looks like, yeah, you know what? It's a dinosaur. It's a piano dinosaur, right? You know, imagine like if you give somebody a toy who's never heard of Poppy Playtime, you're like, hey, Jimmy, here's your brand new toy. Look, it's not creepy. Or like Mommy Longlegs that like, she kind of looks like her eyes are just like, hi. She also looks like she's about to strangle me. She's like, what am I doing? I'm not even focused right now. But there are so many things going into this new chapter. I feel like this is gonna be the craziest one. All right, so the next thing that we have to look at is we got this recording. The ARG just completed. I feel like we didn't even talk about it that much, but it gave so much information of this new chapter, who's gonna be in it, what's the kind of backstory, and there was this crazy recording that the community found. And so let's listen to it. I'm gonna be listening for the first time, so let's see if we can decipher it.
You know why we're all here. Let's skip the formalities.
We have to imagine what's going on here.
Eddie, the cleanup. What's the progress?
We'll be in the clear by the week's end. And it goes without saying, but word of
These
this
are all the
doesn't
heads of the
breathe
departments.
beyond the factory's walls. Not as anything concrete. I've made sure of that.
Has Lockhart come forward with any information? Even the number of bodies?
No. Nothing yet.
Those poor people.
Is this after the hour of joy?
Did we really have to?
Did what was necessary, Miss Granger.
Of course.
The real question here is, when we find who's responsible, whose mistake this is, what do we do with them?
Oh, you mean after I've gotten my hands wrapped around their neck? I figured I'd just give it a nice squeeze until they stop squirming around.
Oh, man.
Sound like a plan?
Laith, think rationally here.
Laith sounds like he's on like a TV screen. What?
If you like having your job, Sharon, beat it. We're busy.
It's me.
Oh, step on in, Mr. Lockhart. My constituents and I were just discussing some sensitive business.
Afraid I'm here to complicate that then.
What? What's
Well, don't leave us in suspense. What half-wit, soon-to-be dead man made this mistake?
Dr. Harley Sawyer.
Harley Sawyer. Oh. All right, something happened to the recording there. Oh my gosh! So the thing is that there is a lot to break down there. There are so many people talking, all of the heads of the departments, everybody, as they're all working together. It seems like Stella Graber is like, why? Why are people getting hurt? Why is all this happening? And all the other heads of the departments are like, man, how do we get away with this? I think what it is, it's involving the Bigger Bodies initiative, and also the fact that they took like the souls of the orphans and they put them into these big toys to, I guess, do more work. I think Catnap himself is just the soul of one of the boys. And then they used him to use all of the gas powers to make everybody else kind of like fall asleep and they could do experiments. See, the story gets so dark when you think about all of this, the corruption and the chaos that's happening just behind the scenes. So again, this is more of the ARG that people have found. I have it all right here, kind of out, but it says, Dear Dr. Sawyer, first introductions, my name is Laith Pierre. I am the head of innovation of Playtime Co-Factory. You are Dr. Harley Sawyer, neuroscientist with quite a little reputation. Not a major player in our field, no, but someone with ambition and big ideas, someone looking to get ahead. Now, I know the natural next question. Why is the head of a successful toy business reaching out to little old me? Well, for you, I have the project of a lifetime. Oh, it took a little digging, but I know you were once part of Elliot's Young Geniuses program, making you uniquely qualified for what I'm about to ask from you. However, given that a letter is far from the proper place to convey this information, let me extend to you an invitation. January 15th, 1990, meet me at the Playtime Co-Factory. Believe me, you'll know me when you see me. This is your way to get ahead, Dr. Sawyer. The opportunity you've been waiting for. I know you'll make the right decision. Sincerely, Laith Pierre, head of innovation. So, this guy, what is it? The major player, or not a major player, but just a neuroscientist. Why is he asking? Well, because he wants to take the souls of the kids and put them into giant toys. Now, I don't know if we're gonna get the information in this episode alone, but I always wondered, why? What is the point? How do you get ahead? What are you accomplishing by doing this? Now, I haven't even read these other documents, but let's go look at them. This is exciting. I kind of missed the ARG, so we're getting all this information in one episode. We're kind of figuring it out together. So we know that whatever accident happened, I don't know if it's, there's two accidents, I think. There's one where Kissy Missy broke crazy from the train. Remember we saw a long time ago, and she went on like this killing spree, and then there was the Hour of Joy. I think those are two separate events. I think, I'm not sure. But that's the one I think that they're like, what's going on? You know, like, why, whose fault is this that we just heard? But we have this new document that says, Harley, let me begin with a bit of bluntness. As I know you appreciate not dancing around what needs to be said, despite how much it pains me, I've decided to remove you from the Young Geniuses program. This is Elliot Ludwig saying this. I didn't want it to turn out this way, Harley. I didn't want to hurt or discourage you. Yours is truly a brilliant mind, probably the most brilliant of anyone I've ever known. Every day I've seen your drive, your determination, and your incessant need for progress. Working with you, it's been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, but even so, I have to be honest with myself and with you, because despite all that I see in you, despite all that you could be, there is one glaring flaw in you that I can no longer make myself ignore. Your lack of humility. Scientific progress should always be the benefit to humanity. Progress made simply for the sake of progress often winds up hurting us more than it helps. I've tried to temper that in you, and I once had to temper it in myself, but it became very clear to me that such intrusions on my part have only incited your anger. You finally lashed out at me one evening and stormed out of the lab. "Don't be soft, Elliot," you said. "Progress doesn't care for how anyone feels about it." I knew immediately that you were wrong, but I wasn't sure what to do. What could shift your thinking? In agonizing over it, I was reminded of what ultimately changed me, of what gave me the perspective I needed. It was seeing the world and people again, bouncing back from rejection and the hardship through connection. In thinking about those days, I'm reminded that rejection can sometimes be the best thing for us. It can remind us why our actions matter and who they're for. Ultimately, I believe it made me a better person, and I have to believe that doing this now will make you better too. So I challenge you to head to home, Harley, and look at the people around you. Try a new perspective to better know why progress matters. One day I hope you'll understand, and maybe you'll even thank me, but even still, I'm sorry. Your friend, Elliot Ludwig. That is some poor perspective on what happened. So if he's this neuroscientist that put the souls, or I guess the brains, right, into these toys, what's to say that he didn't like do this in really unethical ways, torturing and just making these people that turned into monsters go even crazier? And it really kind of changes the perspective of this entire game. All of the monsters that we see, at least maybe that we know of, all of these monsters were once just people. Now imagine you right now, you're just like, you're transported into a monstrous body. Of course you're gonna be like, why? So it honestly makes me just feel really bad for all these monsters. We're all like, get away, Huggy Wuggy, get away, Catnap, get away from me, you're a monster. And it's like, I was once a human. This next document is, again, just like more about Harley Sawyer. This boy is a curiosity among these young minds. He cares little for friendship, is in the way for the others he seems, nor does he care to treat his work or his scientific progress as anything other than serious. In this boy, I believe a sense of drive unlike I've ever seen. So this Harley Sawyer was apparently this genius. So this is who they wanted to attract to this program. But despite not caring for his comrades' company or the fun of the program, he did take to immediate and very noticeable interest in me. The boy barely smiles and is so crumpled, this paper. Basically that he took a liking for whoever wrote this document, that he's just a crazy mind. But in doing this, what we're doing here with me, he told me it was all he's ever wanted. So whoever this was, Harley Sawyer, was kind of the source of this entire game. So it keeps going, and we have some more documents. It says, he took everything. I thought you cared. Nobody cares. Nobody understands. Elliot Ludwig is a soft, pathetic, small backstabber, nothing more. Who wrote this? Maybe it was Harley Sawyer, I don't know. We have all this information, all of these documents, all of these things that are giving backstory to just this whole world. We also have this, it's just kind of crazy. I don't know how this fits in, but it says, if you show up with another ham sandwich with something wrapped in pita, I might just kill you. Haha, as seriously something as you usually do, though I bet you it looks like it's about to say Sawyer. I don't think you are around at the time, but sweet pickles, figures can't have anything sweet or a lot of the documents cut off. Something about finding a lunch order, pickles, something, or a bad pickled. Sorry, yeah, anyways, honestly, grab anything, American cheese and pita. I was serious about that. Gotta make some jokes and take some jokes to keep, that's probably like, peace in this place. So whatever's happening, there's a lot of workers that are working behind the scenes knowing that they're doing something crazy. They're signed to like this deal where they're doing some corrupted stuff, and they've already probably done some bad things, and they know that like, hey, if they do anything, they're probably going to jail, or they're probably gonna get taken in by the corruption and, I don't know, trapped and kidnapped by like the head people. So all in all though, this episode is kind of more about this creature, Pianosaurus. We don't know what he is or what he does or if he's working for Yarnaby or whatnot. I mean, we could even see that this creature could be pretty giant considering that the, it was climbing over the computer, but it's also not too big, you know? It's kind of small. I guess it would be kind of the size of a human, you know? Which is almost even creepier. Who knows how fast he could run. He's already got blood on his piano keys here. But yeah, it's kind of just a shorter episode. We're just getting some lore, some background. I want you to see if you could think of some crazy backstory to this, how it all connects, because now we know that there is this Harley Sawyer neuroscientist that was a genius that ended up having some sort of fallout with the company, but also kind of worked with the company. There was this crazy thing about how all of the people are infused into these toys. There's this like really crazy experimentation going on, and that's why Poppy Playtime is the way it is. But is there anything that we're missing? Is there something that I haven't thought of? I love to read all the comments for this. I feel like we always like, we come up with something that involves the game. Like we find like, we were thinking of that a long time ago. So yeah, leave your comments down below. I can't wait to read them all. But hey, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it made you smile here today. That's all I want to do every single day. If you're ever having a bad day, look at your boy dakblake. We can play some games together and I can cheer you up once more. Make sure to subscribe today with your nose. I feel like that one's more simple though, but hey, it could be kind of difficult if you're on like the TV or I don't know. But hey, if you manage to subscribe, I welcome you to the Dak Pack as we get closer and closer to 4 million subscribers. It is crazy. It's going so fast, but I thank God every day I'm able to do things like this, and I hope to have made you smile in this episode. Also, last little thing, if you made it to the end of the episode, there's, I think, like a little bit of a sale going on of the jacket, and I think this might be the last time to get it. So, hey, you made it to the end. Check out the merch store in the description. So, I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully I can make you smile there. I'll see ya. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.